Max, just going to get your thoughts in terms of, when you and your teammates get off to the kind of start you did tonight, how does that change the game, just maybe the flow or the energy? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that was also something that was part of the game plan, was kind of had to jump on tonight. Paulo, the last 5 games, been averaging about 36, 37 minutes. So we knew a way to kind of tap into his legs was playing at a faster clip, getting up and down. But I think, we kind of learned from last game, Northwestern, with a little bit of a flatter start. Teams aren't just going to go hand it out and give it to you, so had to make sure everybody was ready off the rip. But I think the guys did a good job preparing for this one.
Jim.
If I get all 3 of you guys to answer this just for some different perspectives, I don't even remember that 4 months ago you guys were picked to finish tied for 12th in the Big Ten.
We don't care.
I'm just curious, even if you don't care, here's my question. What do you think people underestimated the most about this team?
I don't know. Toughness. We're resilient. I mean, we didn't care at all what the rankings said. We knew what we had in that locker room, and we were going to go game by game throughout the season. And we knew that every night we were going to give 110% effort, and we knew what we had. And we really did not care what other people thought. So.
To pick up on that, I feel like a lot of people just go based off of names. So people seen a lot of names leave, and then seen names come in that they didn't really know. And then a lot of people didn't really know the names that we already had here too as well. So I feel like everybody was just basing it off the names that they seen leave. And then everybody can have those opinions off of those names, but you never know what you have. And we knew what we had, like Nolan said, so that's why we, once again, don't pay attention to that stuff.
And I think a huge credit to the coaches as well for, teaching us throughout the off season, chatter don't matter, that was kind of our saying. So their development with us throughout and just getting our mindsets right for the season, that was huge.
Michael? No, that Paulo matchup seemed a lot more difficult for you a year ago than it did tonight. I guess, what aspects of your game have grown the most where you feel much more comfortable when you go up against a guy like that?
Yeah, just in the weight room with Coach Snyder. Obviously that's huge. I got a ways to go with that still, but just kind of a little more confidence out there going up against him. And not even from the strength aspect, but more so just kind of footwork and technique. Going through the Big Ten season last year kind of taught me a lot how to guard the bigger and stronger guys, because I know that there's a lot of them. So just kind of using my footwork and kind of working them out a little bit. That's all I'm trying to do. So just kind of throwing my body out there, doing what I can, and credit to my teammates for helping me out down there too. So yeah, it was huge. It was good to get in the weight room this summer with Coach Snyder.
Max, second straight game where you're kind of in double figures. You're hitting the 3, but you're also kind of slashing, getting to the rim, and that's kind of been helping with facilitating. How does that kind of all come together, back in back-to-back games, and how is that kind of tapped into the facilitating aspect of the game as well?
Staying aggressive, knowing all these dudes trust me, all the coaches trust me, put me in positions to be successful. So credit to them, but just having the same mindset of attacking whoever's in front of me each night, knowing that if we put enough pressure on the rim, stuff's going to open up for other people on the floor. So, but I think it all kind of starts with, not me specifically, but everybody's mentality defensively, knowing if we can lock stuff up down there on the defensive end, our offense is so natural and free-flowing that it's easy to play on that side of the floor.
Ben?
Max, I know you guys do team defense quite a bit, but I know Steve took Paulo's play last year a little personally. It seemed like he was aggressive right from the start against him, and that kind of helped open up other things defensively. What did you see from Steve in attacking that matchup, and how that helped the rest of you kind of start flowing to Paulo and shutting him down tonight?
Yeah, like you said, I think Steve kind of took that personally, what happened at Arizona last year. We all kind of felt a little bit embarrassed by how we performed there. And we knew he was going to be a huge part in getting the win tonight and shutting him down and kind of slowing him down as much as we could. But I want to give credit to both, Nolan, Steve, Gilly for banging around in there, Greppy coming in there at the end. Just being grown men and playing Big Ten basketball. He's massive, he's huge, arms go forever, so it can be maybe a little bit daunting, but I thought our 4s and 5s did a great job taking that challenge head on and really digging in defensively and shutting him down for the most part tonight.
Michael? time can be if you just can get a hand on tap that. That's big.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, every possession I'm trying to go and get a hands on as many balls as I can offensively, rebounding. So, you know, whatever I can do to try to get an extra possession for us and get another look at the bucket, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm doing up there.
Kind of for any one of you three, transition has been, you know, a big part of the last 2 home games. You guys get out to 19-2 starts. How is that, and also feeding into the crowd, kind of helped you guys get out to starts where you guys don't really look back after that?
Transition is a big key, especially like when Claire said we wanted to tire Barlow out because we knew how much he played, and we just know like teams really struggle with our running, like because our bigs run. It's not just our guards. It's all 5 running down the court, and like with the spacing that we have, it's just like it's fun to play with, especially when we come home and do it, and the crowd is feeding into it. Like just and playing with that joy, like we have fun when we get to run in transition. So that's why we keep working on it, making sure we condition and then make the other team have to guard it.
Well said.
Cam, what's working for you so well in the corner this season, especially? I mean, you're knocking down everything. You know, all of you guys are laughing about it.
Honestly, just being ready. You know, I feel like my last 2 years here, I wasn't always ready to shoot, and my teammates are actually finding me. So, you know, just me being ready and having that confidence to knock it down. And my teammates always have the confidence in me. If I miss one, they tell me to keep shooting and make the next one. So, you know, just having that confidence and all the work. Like, if you've seen how many shots I took from the corner, you'll know why. It's going in a lot.
In the back, for any of you guys, when you guys hear the crowd chanting MVP for Carter, kind of how cool is that? What does that mean?
Unbelievable. It's beautiful. Love it.
And kind of how much of a spark does he provide? Kind of what does he mean to you guys?
It's hard to put into words what, I mean, I want to put Kamari, it's probably kill him. Kamari in that category too. The energy level and just the commitment to everything that goes into the game plan raises. The bar does not drop, everything gets put to another level. It's just the work finally, you know, showing, like getting shut down on extra hours in the gym, in the weight room, you know, in the sauna, whatever you had to do to get yourself better every single day. It's finally come out, and we're all happy.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for everybody, but man, it's awesome.
It's awesome to see.
Any more questions for the players?
Thanks, fellas.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.